Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome back to another video. Today I am up here in Dayton, Ohio. I went up this way to go to an estate sale this morning and I did pretty dang good at it. Got some awesome stuff. Unfortunately, however, I can't show you the inside of the estate sale because they asked me not to film inside, so there's that. But I do want to show you everything that I did get in there because I got a lot of interesting stuff that I normally don't pick up, so it's going to be a lot of fun to show you guys this stuff. I'm going to be learning from it, and I'm sure you guys can learn from it as well, so make sure you stick around to the end of this video. For now though, I figured why not go to a bunch of thrift stores. I'm never in Dayton, so I'm never thrifting up this way, so this will be a fun way to switch up the kind of stores I'm going to and see what we can find in a different city. So let's do that. I hope you enjoy. Here we go, Goodwill. See what you got. Alright guys, just had our first find over here in the men's pants section. Got a pair of Climb motorcycle pants. I've sold this brand once before, I believe, and I think I did really well with it, so I looked it up, and sure enough, they're selling for some very good money. I'm going to be paying up though, 20 bucks for these, so you know they're going to be something good. Just going down the men's shirts here and found a first shirt of the day, the LL Bean men's chamois shirt. This is a good, nice little button down. It's a bread and butter item. You're paying, I believe shirts are $4.59 today, and this should go for at least 20. All right, not too bad there. Just did a quick little in and out. It wasn't a huge store. Got those two items right there. The store was a little weird though. It had a bunch of like cleaning supplies and brand new tags like socks and hats. It almost looked like they bought pallets and stuff to sell in that one. I don't know what was up, but either way, got two items. I'm happy. On to the next store. Just pulled up to Goodwill number 2. It must be a thing at these Goodwill chains. They have a bunch of the brand new products as well. They gotta be selling pallets or something. I've never seen that before at a Goodwill though. Check it out, the first score of the store. This is a Tommy Hilfiger fleece. It does have the big flag on the collar, which is the only reason I'm picking it up. These have gone down in value a lot over the last 2-3 years. You know, this used to be like a $60 jacket. Anymore though, it's probably half of that. Still worth it at $4.50. All right, leaving that second Goodwill again. Not much there, just one item this time, that one Tommy Hilfiger fleece. Just not finding much so far. Oh well, on to the third. Here we are, Goodwill number 3 I think. I've actually been to this one too, so I must be on the same route that I took last time I went through Dayton. Hopefully we find something. I think I did good at this store last time. Coming down this aisle here and ended up running across a pair of Madewell jeans. Madewell is a great women's jeans brand to look for. These are the stovepipe ones, and I believe these go for right around 30 to 35 bucks, so we're snagging 5 bucks. Actually, pants are $4.69, even better. Then right up here, like right above those pants, are these Stegman wool clogs. I've actually sold quite a few pairs of these, and these I think still go for right around 40 bucks. All these are stained though. Probably not gonna grab them then. Just stumbled across another pair of jeans. I'm gonna get hate in the comments because I always do whenever I say this name.
Ermengildozinga.
No, I know I butchered it, but his stuff sells super well. His jeans are no different, so we're gonna grab those ones as well. Check it out over here in the electronics. Got two little come-ups. Got a Razer Xbox 360 controller. I believe this is the Sabertooth model, if I'm not mistaken. And then right next to it, we got a Nook little portable book thing. It's gonna be $12.99 on the Nook and 5 bucks on the controller. I'm gonna snag both. And then I just saw this laying over here in like the bin full of backpacks. 5 bucks. It's a Wilson A360 softball mitt. Not bad. Ooh, that sun's in my eyes, but we ended up leaving that store with a good, nice little haul right there. Ended up grabbing 2 pairs of jeans, the Nook, the controller, and that baseball mitt. Admittedly, the Nook is a little bit of a gamble because, you know, I don't know if it works or not, and I think even if it doesn't work, I can still get my 13 bucks out of it or whatever I paid, and if it does work, I mean, it's like 50 bucks, so I'm gonna go ahead and go grab food. You guys are gonna see me back at the house, and then we will go through all of the estate sale finds. All right, we are back home in the eBay room, and now I'm gonna take you through everything that I picked up at the estate sale this morning. Again, I wasn't able to film inside. They asked me not to, so I'm going to respect their wishes on that. But I still want to show you everything I picked up because there's some stuff in there that I don't have much experience with, and I think it'll be a good learning opportunity. Now here's a quick overview of everything. So as you can probably tell by those shots right there, there's some stuff that I normally don't pick up, that being all of that Fenton glass. It's something I've been learning lately, and it's something that I'm excited to share with you guys as I go through this process. But first, let's check out the other items. Let's go ahead and start out here with the hats real fast. We got an Ohio State University, the shoe hat. Next up here, we got a Reba hat. These are always cool to find. A 1996 Atlanta Olympic Games hat. This one is brand new with the tags right there. And then lastly here, we got one more hat. It's another 1996 Atlanta Olympics hat. This one says USA, big flag pattern on the front, and it says Coca-Cola on the side, so it's going to appeal to multiple markets. This one is brand new with tags as well. I've actually never seen this pattern before, so pretty cool to find those. Moving on up top here, we got some miscellaneous items, starting with this Klondike Solitaire. If you didn't know, some Solitaire handhelds have some good value, especially the big screen ones. Then right next door, we got this Realistic Stereo Mate headset. It's a brand new one in the box, so I figured, hey, might as well grab it. Some of these old stereo things can have some good value. And then these guys over here are really cool to see. So first up, we got a couple keychains. We got a vintage little ET one right here. Not really sure what he's worth. I just figured, hey, it's an old one, so I'm gonna throw it in. Why not? And then we've got these two, and if you didn't know, Super Soakers are a huge bolo. Some Super Soakers go for some crazy money, so when I saw the keychains, I figured they probably had some value behind them. I didn't look them up, but I imagine the one that's brand new in box is probably a pretty good one. Here's a better look at what they actually look like. You can actually put water down inside of it. Those are pretty neat. And the final item right here is a big old bandana. There we go, that's what it looks like all opened up. You can see up top it says Barbara, and then on the side it says Mandrell. I have no idea who she is. It just had a really cool vintage look to it. I assume she's probably a singer or something. And then down low, it actually is autographed by her. So pretty cool thing. No idea what it's worth or if it's valuable at all, but you know, I'll throw it in. Why not take a chance? And then finally, down here, we have all of these Fenton Glass animals. And there was an absolute ton of these things at the house to look through. Some of them were priced up, you know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I think there was a Fenton lamp there that was like priced at $550, but most of the ones that I ended up grabbing were like under 30 bucks. Most of them were more around the $10 range because I figured for a Fenton Glass piece, $10 probably is going to be worth it. So I think I did pretty dang good here on the ones that I picked out. I did look up some of them, but most of them were complete shots in the dark. However, I feel like the ones that I took shots in the dark in, you know, the $10 ones, were going to be worth it. And one thing that you might notice is that some of these guys are custom painted, like this guy right here, and then some of them are not. They're just regular glass pieces. And the majority of the ones that are hand painted all have some kind of signature on them, so I thought that was pretty neat. So first up here we got this little red mouse, and then we've got this painted mouse, and he actually has a little brooch on him. I thought that was kind of neat. And I've got a couple of bears here. This one is like an opaque yellow one, and I believe this one is one of those ones that will glow under UV light. Actually, same thing with this one right here, but this one is a clear bear, and the other one was more opaque. The green one, again, with flowers painted on it. This person really likes the flowered ones. There's quite a few of them with flowers on them. And then the last bear is this really pretty blue one right here. Next, a rabbit, again with flowers painted on it. And then another rabbit here. This one is in a sitting position. It's more like anthropomorphic than the other one, kind of more like an Easter bunny. Now this one right here, I'm not really sure about. As of this moment, I haven't found anything on this. I posted on my Instagram to see if anybody could help me out on this one. But this one just looks like a deer jumping to me. However, when I type in deer jumping or use Google Lens on this guy, I'm not finding much. So if any of you guys do know what this thing is or what it's called or how I look it up, let me know down in the comments. I would really appreciate any and all help on this one. Here though, we do have a deer for sure. It is painted like Christmas and like a decoration you'd put out on Christmas. I'm sure this one would absolutely be beautiful under UV light. You can just tell by the way that that glass is already glowing, and we're just in white light right now. A little kitty cat painted with stars and stripes. Not really sure what this guy's supposed to be. Maybe another mouse or a koala or something. I'm gonna go with koala. Koalas are cooler. And then we got this cool little guy right here. Those of you who've been around for a while might recognize him because the very first pieces of Fenton Glass I ever picked up were a pair of blue and pink hummingbirds. And this one right here is a really deep purple and it is painted on there. So that's a really cool piece. I liked that one a lot. I made sure that I grabbed that. And here we have a nice deep emerald green painted cat. And a lot of these actually do have the original price tags on them, which is kind of cool. I think this one right here might be a hippo, but I'm not 100% sure on that. If you know what he is, let me know in the comments as well. And then this one right here is the final glass animal that I picked up. However, this one is different. It's like an elephant. It doesn't feel the same as the other ones, and it's not marked Fenton on the bottom. You can see I paid $7 for this one, but I just liked the shape of that. It kind of reminds me of that Dansk elephant paperweight that I picked up not too long ago, but that was metal and this is glass. So if you know what this brand is, let me know. And then finally, we got a Fenton display sign. It's like a logo, it just says Fenton on it. And some of these were going for some really, really good money. I think I ended up paying up for this one. I think I paid like 20 bucks for it. But some of these logo ones were going for hundreds. So obviously, I am not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to Fenton Glass. In fact, if a lot of those weren't marked, I wouldn't have known they were Fenton Glass, and that's kind of how new I am to this. So this is definitely going to be a learning experience for me. So if you are interested in learning this stuff, kind of keep track of my store. The link will be down in the description if you want to see how they sell, but I am really happy with how that whole pickup turned out. Anyways, I'm going to wrap things up here. I hope that you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did learn something, let me know what it was down in the comments. Otherwise, be sure to smash that like button if you did enjoy it, and consider subscribing my video for more content just like this. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Till next time, keep on treasure hunting. Peace.